Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. Now on to the third part of our Doom 2 playthrough. So we're in Doom Guy's hometown now. This is the first of a series of city themed levels that we're going to have to go through. And it's pretty challenging, as you can see right from the off. We've got Arachnotrons to contend with. There we go. He got me, but I got him. So that's alright. I'll leave that for now. Got him. So yeah, rockets from distance are probably your best bet against these guys. You will take some damage, but it's worth it. So what we want to do here is just kind of move around and just sort of systematically take out all the Arachnotrons as we find them, so that they're less of a problem for us later on. I think we might have got all of them. Right, we don't want to go in there yet because there's nasties in there that we can do without. Meanwhile though, I will get some of these health packs that are kicking about. Right, health is back at 100. That's good. Now there's a tower over here with some shotgunners in it. There we go. There's still a couple of them in here that we need to take care of. There we go. Yeah, this is where we need to be careful. We want to reach these higher floors without falling. And we got the armor. That's good. And we've really topped up our ammo. So now we can head for the more difficult area. I'll get some health first. Oh, there's still an Arachnotron or two that we haven't dealt with. So let's get them dealt with first of all. So he's up there. Okay. I think we've got to go through the imp room to get to him. This is the imp room up here. Quite a lot of imps, as you can see. But it's navigable as long as you're careful. Okay, I believe that's everybody. Now, our oh, still a couple more. Right, that's okay though. Yeah, so each of those pits has like 3 or 4 imps in it, so you just gotta take care of them systematically. Right, now our Arachnotrons are gonna be out there. Okay, right. So we don't want to use rockets here, obviously, because complications. Got him. Right, I think that's the last of them. Now, we go in here, we can get a berserk pack that will put our health back up to 100. And now comes the tricky part. So we have taken care of everything on the outside. Now we gotta head to the inner workings of this level. No, that's where I was a minute ago. Hang on. Bear with me here, guys, just to find my bearings. Yeah, it's down here. I know where we are now. Here we are. So I've only got rockets at the moment, so I gotta be careful. There we go. Job done. Okay. So for now, I'm gonna head up here, and there's some shotgun shells that will come in handy. So there's a series of like interconnecting platforms here that we need to run to. Okay. There we go. Ah, overran it. But you see what we're doing here, right? We want to reach that platform with the switch on it via this one and that one. There we go. Drop down. And now let this elevate us to the next level. And this is actually classed as a secret. Bizarrely enough. Okay. Now, this next part is potentially run ending, but we'll see how we get on. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is go through here. Punch these guys out immediately. Go away. Up here, get the... Okay, he's down. But he has friends who we're going to have to deal with in a moment. So we'll head down here. Grab this, get right out of town. will take a hit here and there, but that's what that berserk pack round the corner is for. We had literally just enough bullets there to get the job done. Okay. Now what we want to do, first of all we're going to get the yellow key. So round the back here. And open fire as soon as the door starts to open. Don't give him a chance to settle. Next, get your rockets ready. Three is usually enough. Sometimes two if you're lucky, but three just to be safe. Right, that's that done. Now, next up, in here. Yep, if you get close enough to a mancubus and you chainsaw him, and you're very lucky, he won't fight back. He's probably not expecting anybody's going to be dumb enough to march up to him with just a chainsaw, so, you know, there is that. Okay, in this next room, what we got to do first, run round the corner, grab that. Now, we want to raise the platforms slowly, one at a time. There we go. Now. Okay. Thankfully we've got some ammo there, so we're okay. Back out here. But now we've opened up another area. Over here. Yeah. There are several chain gunners in there, but as much as possible we want them to come to us rather than us going to them, because as you can imagine, trying to hit them in the dark is not pretty. Right, I think that's all of them. Our health's quite low, but we have an out. This guy here. To using the chain gun now, for the time being anyway. That was pretty convincing, I think. Now, don't go on the teleporter. First, go back here and get this. Now step on the teleporter, and now turn around and go down here. You get some bullets, and go down here. If you're clever, you can snipe the mancubus from here, and he can't hit you. Come on, you cretin, I know you're still up there. There we go. Right. So what we want to do now, head back in here. And there should be a switch. Yep, over here. Drop off here. Now, we want to go in that door, but first, there's some health over here that will help us out, so we'll get that first. Now we want to get back up there. Basically, that doorway with the green flames around it is our ticket out of this level. Although we have to run quite a gauntlet to get there. So having 100% health will definitely be beneficial. Okay, now let me see here. Right, no need to go in there, but you can see that that is an area that we saw earlier on but couldn't reach. Right, here we are. Now, a whole load of Caco demons. So what we want to do is shoot them but maintain distance. There's still one more lurking about, and there he is. Okay, now the real fun begins. I think that's all of them. Flick that switch. Now, if there's a switch up here, that'd be good, because I haven't been up here yet. Nope, no switch. So the red key must be in here somewhere. Right, so let's start at a focal point here. Ah! Right, so I've opened that up. Nope. Okay, already flicked that switch. Just got to go through them one at a time, because I'm not sure which ones I've got and which ones I haven't. As you can imagine, this level was a little bit manic. Okay, right, don't need anything there. Okay, right, so there's a switch. An energy cell that I haven't got yet, so that suggests that's a switch I haven't flicked yet. Okay, good. There we are, we've done it! Oh, that was tough, but hey, we got it, and we got it perfect. I will take that. Now on to downtown. Okay, so first, get some cover. Step back a bit. Fire a couple of rockets. And there. Okay, so that's them dealt with. Now, get ready for the cacodemons. Okay, so he's been dealt with. Now, ignore that imp for now, as annoying as he is. We'll deal with him in a minute. So that's him dealt with. Now, oh, just fall, damn it, I don't have time for this. Right, there we go. Right, he's down and out. Any health kicking around here? Okay, there's a plasma gun there. We've got to get in and get out quickly. Wow, I almost ran into that fireball there. Hopefully we'll just get to chainsaw these guys in line with each other. There we go. Right. Not perfect, but I'll take it. It's acceptable for now. Now. A lot of imps in here, but we can basically take pot shots at them from here. At least a few of them. Okay. Now, with that dealt with, ammo and health. Leave the health for later. This is actually something more important here. Run straight along and boom. We got ourselves 200 health. And if I can just get my geography right here. Uh-oh. Is it this building? That'll do it. Okay. Okay. I know that one of those black buildings has got an armor in it. I can't remember which one it is. It's annoying me. If only my rocket launcher had decent aim. Yeah. Run across this gap. We got the auto mapper, and that should tell me which of those buildings is the one with the secret in it. Oh, for goodness sake. Snipers everywhere here. health took an absolute pounding there. That wasn't very fair. Right, so we need to get back to the red building now. Yep, chainsaw up the body. There you go. How do you like that one? Okay, there's 3 more imps up here. And there are some shotgun shells in here. I believe it's down here we want to go. Yeah, take this fella out. Now. That was nice and painless for a change. Blue key. Don't take the teleporter though. I'll leave that for now. Head out here, we'll get some health and a backpack. Now. Right, health isn't great, but ammo is looking fantastic for a change. So there's our blue key door. So I need to figure out how to get onto that platform. For God's sake. There we go, finally dealt with. Oh, a blue door. Okay, got him. I think we've taken out most of the enemies in this level. Now it's just a question of finding the right path through this maze. I'm trying to get some health from somewhere. If I could even just remember where that damn mega armor is, it would be handy. Aha, right. There's a blue door. Okay, we have the red key and we have some health. Yes, finally. Red key door. Where was it? Over here somewhere, I think. I'm sure that bloody mega armor is here somewhere. Anyway. Alright, 100% health again. Here we go. Oh, damn it. Now down to 1% health. Great. Right, let's just make a run for it. Where is that yellow door? There it is. And we got the 100 health back. Beautiful. And we cleared downtown. Yes! That was hard, but we did it. Now onto the inmost dens. Right, the inmost dens. Go away. Okay, seem to have cleared the decks here, so let's move to the next area. Okay. Looking in good shape, yep. For now. Oh. Silly. Okay. Oh, right, wait a minute. Got a chance here. Got lucky. Took the archvile in one shot, which doesn't always happen. Okay. Ooh, and there's health in there. I'll have some of that. Blue key, thank you very much. Uh-oh. I hear arachnotrons, and I don't like that sound. Yes! Cleared! Now onto the industrial zone. Yeah, so before we can even start the level, we gotta shoot down a bad guy. Now, that kind of sets the theme for this entire level, because it is just, for the first part anyway, it's almost exclusively gunners. So we want to use the single barrel shotgun here. Now, it's easy to think, oh well, this will be easy because it's only gunners, but the damage they do can stack up fairly quickly, so you've got to keep on top of things. And in these open areas where there's a lot of them, that is where trouble can really start brewing. So you want to just kind of make your way around the map and just take these guys out bit by bit as you see them. You see what I mean there? Like 2 hits and that was like almost half my energy gone. That is the danger. Thankfully there's plenty of health dotted around here. A couple of chain gunners there we want to avoid. So there we go. Let's deal with him while we're here. Now, before we do anything else, you know what, perhaps a rocket is more appropriate here. There we go. Don't think I'm making contact from here, unfortunately. Right. So now, let's go back up to the start and get some health. And then we can go get some armor, which will also help us out. Oops. Wrong button. Hang on. There we go. Right, back at 100 now. There is a chain gunner up here. Getting him in our sights is the tricky part. There we go. Taking him out was absolutely crucial. The rest here are just fodder. Go up here very carefully. Run off this edge and you'll miss the... That is super lava, so it's like 10% off your health every time you touch it. So now, up here. Him dealt with. A little bit of health there. Now there are a few other things we have to deal with before we can get the red key, but we've already laid the groundwork. So is just shoot on sight with these guys at the moment. Now, from here, we want to run across to that platform that had the imp on it before, because there's a teleporter there. Now, we want to take a run, but not too much of a run. Just enough to make it over that ledge. flick the switch, and now we can access that teleporter. So, go into it, pick up whatever needs to be picked up. Now, just go straight back to the teleporter, and like magic, you've got your red key. And I went the wrong way there, damn it. Right, do that again. Try again. Now this time we want to drop down here, and there's our berserk. We can open that up. That gives us a little secret bonus as well. Now, one more thing I want to do here. Before we head up there. You just want to kind of clear the decks a little bit. Just to keep things nice and clean before we head in. Oh, I hear fireballs coming. Alright. Okay, that's them dealt with. Now, this is the red key door, but there will still be probably a couple of imps in here. Yep. One at least. Make that two. Okay, now, before we go through this teleporter, down here, run across. If you do it quick enough, you won't take any damage. This brings us out on the chain gunner platform, which is why it was so important we took him out earlier. So with that done, we can now proceed back up here. Ignore him. Not worth the wasted ammo right now. Okay, so teleporter. Now this is where things get a little tricky. As you saw, there was a guy over there, so we'll deal with him now. Now, there's a couple of chain gunners here that we want to be ready for. That was one. We'll leave those for now. We don't need them just yet, but we will. We'll come back round and get them later. Okay, next chain gunner incoming. Or maybe he's up here. Oh no, I got him already. Alright, good. Alright, before we head down there, let's get some more ammo. Nearly. Right. Right, there's a way to make this next section a lot easier. Watch and learn. So first of all, I'm going to head up here and get some more ammo and health. Now, just shoot out the enemies that you see down there, because they won't hesitate to shoot at you. Failing that, ignore them. Now, from here, run off the ledge. Okay. So I got an energy suit, but I missed the switch that I was supposed to hit. Damn it. Right. So over here, there's a trick you can use that will also help us access a secret level in a minute, but in the meantime will make what we've got to do next a lot easier. So first of all, grab whatever you can from in here. Gun down whoever or whatever is shooting at you from down there. Goodness sake, how many bullets is that clown gonna take? Anyway, leave him be. Right. Ah, missed it. Right. So the first thing we want to do here is go and get some more ammunition. So I'm going to head up here where there's a little secret stash that I decided not to pick up earlier because I had a feeling we were going to need it. Here we are. Okay. Now we're going to head down here for a little bit of fun. Now if we stand on this wall, there we go. We are right where we need to be. So, ignore everything else, run into the secret area here. Some cacodemons, run around them if you can, grab the invincibility, and now just take them out at your leisure. Now, run back as quick as we can, because we've got more work to do here. Right, I think that's everything dealt with. I took quite a bit of damage there, but we can make up for that now with this. So we head round, ignore the Muppets from over there that are shooting at us, because we'll deal with them in a minute. Their card is marked. Right. Now. Got him. Always nice when you can pick somebody off of a rocket from distance. Okay. So that troublesome low health of ours is about to become much less of an issue. So we got 123 health. want to do next is go over to the... where are we? Aye, over here, sorry. I'm getting a little confused. Okay. Don't need those. So this is the yellow key door here, but before we go in there, I'm going to take care of some of the things over here that have been bugging me. Now actually, this last room here has a lot of enemies in it, but we don't really need to bother with it because we're going to be going to the secret level. So just leave that. You can, when you play this yourself, go in there if you want, but I'm not going to. It's more trouble than it's worth. Right. So next we want to go in here. Imps on either side. Watch out for those. And now what we want to do... Once we've taken care of all the enemies in this area, we can stock up on health. And then get the rad suit. Because we are about to take a trip back in time. In here. So, that's industrial zone cleared. Next up, Wolfenstein. So, congratulations, you found the secret level. Looks like it's been built by humans rather than demons. You wonder who the inmates of this corner of hell will be. Oh, well, spoiler, it's the Nazis. Right, Wolfenstein. Now this brings back memories. We had Wolfenstein 3D, at least the shareware version, on the PCs in my school, my high school's art department. It was only the art department, so every Tuesday we had an IT class in there, and we were lucky that our teacher was Mr. Donnelly was quite a nice guy, and he would just let us play. He would let us play Wolfenstein once we'd done our work. So I became quite good at those first 3 levels of the game. Yeah, good memories. And very nicely recreated in the Doom engine, it has to be said. I definitely want to try and... I don't know how to get a hold of it for modern consoles, but I definitely want to try and do a playthrough of the original Wolfenstein at some point. Because I've never played beyond those 3 levels, that's the thing. It was always, you know, it was shareware, and, well, I didn't have a PC at home at the time, so there wasn't much point in buying it, so... Because I've said, I think as I said before earlier on this playthrough, Doom was the first PC game I ever actually bought, so yeah. These SS officers are quite a bit more tanky than your average average enemies, so you gotta be careful. I was sure one of these doors opened. One of these insignias, shall we say, had Right, I'm going to chainsaw these guys to save a bit of ammo. Uh-oh, no I'm not. Huh. Demons in fighting with the SS. Goes to show you, even the dregs of hell have standards. Quite a few pinkies here. Okay. Got him. I think that's all of them. Now, there should be some health here. Oh, not much. Oh well. Now, if I remember right, there's a secret here. Yes. Now, this wasn't in the original game, obviously, as you can imagine. But still good to have all the same. That's more like it. It's much more like it. Of course, this would be especially useful if you were pistol starting this level, but thankfully I'm not. I can't remember if these lead anywhere. I don't think they do. No. Right, so we got that particular secret. Now, let's go back to shooting Nazis. Let the demons do our work for us. That's it, good boys. Okay. I like that music. It's almost like you can almost. It's almost sort of a onomatopoeia for like marching. It sounds like you can almost hear like the sort of the footsteps of the soldiers. It's nice. Good sound design. Good sound design. Now back into the main room here. Yeah, you're not gonna come. You're not gonna be bothering me again anytime soon. Oh, hello, and goodbye. Just why not? One of those levels where getting 100% kills isn't just satisfying, it's a civic duty. That's not a political statement, that's the default for how normal people think. If you have a problem with that, well, sorry, can't help you. Okay. thing we found that secret. Right, let's get all of these ammo clips because I want to get my chain gun back up to speed. I am sure there are some secrets here that I've missed. There we are. I knew there was one somewhere. Plasma gun. Funny thing, I remember when I played this, when I played the original Wolfenstein, strafing was really hard to do on the keyboard for me, and it's a lot easier when you can strafe. Yeah, having to play this without strafing was hard, not gonna lie, it was very difficult.
Shoot level.
Oh, good thing there's some health there.
Shoot level. Shoot level. Shoot level.
A door opened somewhere. Where was it? Must have been these guys.
Shoot level.
Now, we don't want to go into that exit yet because I'm sure there's a secret somewhere. And I can't, for the life of me, remember what. There it is! There. There's the other secret. And there's the secret exit, which takes us to the second Wolfenstein themed level, Grosse. 100% kills. Okay, Grosse, the second of the Wolfenstein themed secret levels. You'd better blaze through this one. I see what you did there. Blaskovich was the name of the guy in Wolfenstein, who, depending on what continuity you follow, is or isn't an ancestor of the Doomslayer. So use these columns here, obviously, to help you. And whenever these guys are getting too close, just take them out. There we go. Right. Plenty of health, thankfully, because we're gonna need it for what's coming up. Now, if we go across the hall here, there's an invincibility. So what we want to do, equip the BFG, grab that, and just head straight for the boss room. Because look who it is, it's the Cyber Demon. Now, in the original game, this is where you would fight the boss, who I believe was called Hans Grosser. But obviously old Hans isn't here, so we'll have to make do with a Cyber Demon. So each of the 4 corner pillars here, i.e. the one with a blue flame in front of it, has some weaponry for us. And health. So, that was definitely a worthwhile detour. We have annihilated a whole lot of Nazis, and we took down a Cyber Demon, and we got lots of weaponry and ammo in the process. Oh, and we got little Commander Keens here that we need to shoot out. This was an in-joke by the programmers, because this Commander Keen was a sort of kiddies game that they worked on before Doom, and yeah. So, in order to access the exit, you have to shoot those little guys. Right, Grosser is cleared. 100% all round. Now back to our regular scheduled demon slaying. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is clear out these guys. Next thing, rockets to these bad guys over here. It'll take a few, but it's worth it. There we go. Next thing, as you can see, there is an arch file out there. We now have a mass imp teleportation. And what I'm going to do is use that to my advantage. I am just going to open up this map completely and let everything have at it. Let's just have abject carnage and see how we get on. Now, we've got 100% health, and if I run back around here, take care of these guys first. Right down here, yep, there's the Mancubus. Behind him, well, sorry, in front of him rather, is a very useful item. So I'm going to chainsaw this muppet. We now have 200 health. If we go over here and do the same thing again. I've got some extra shotgun shells as well. Well worth a little detour, I think. Oh, still some resistance coming from over here. Take care of these guys. I'd forgotten about them. Silly me. There we go. Might still be a couple of stragglers up here, but we'll get them. Yep, there definitely is still a couple. But nothing we can't handle. Well, this fella has decided to come out and join the fight. Okay then. Oh, come on. It's stupid with me. Right. I think we've just about done all the enemies, but yeah, there's probably still a few lurking inside here. Okay. So I need to find the blue key. So, handy little hint there. Shoot the Cacodemon from under the ledge. Now up here. A single shot there will give you a Megasphere. Now, slight aim adjustment here, which you couldn't do in the original version of the game, but I'm going to do it here just to save time. Shoot those eyes, and hey presto. Another secret. And some much needed ammo. Right, Now, where is this blue key? Ah, you thought you could shoot me through the window, didn't you, you daft numpty? I need the blue key. Where is the blue key? Once we find the blue key, we are very quickly going to be able to get out of here, because I think the red key is just behind that door as well. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ah, there's the blue key. Right. I think it's time for a BFG blast. This is absolute madness. No wonder this level wasn't in the PlayStation version, it would have crashed it. Okay, the invisibility doesn't help. That will, though. Now. You guys can do what you want. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, we're not too far away from 100% kills, but I am not risking it. How did I get that open again? There we go. And we're clear. Suburbs are done. Alright, 96%, 100% secrets. Now there you go. That's a good thing. Now on to the tenements. Okay, so first thing we want to do here is get the ammo that's on all sides. Now, I'm going to run up here and just take out these enemies straight away before they have a chance to become a nuisance. Now, there are imps on both sides here, so what we're going to do, rockets for the win here. There will be a straggler or two that won't take the hint. There we go. Right, grab the health. We're going to need as much health as we can get here. Now up here are some spectres. Keep back from the edge of the cage because they can bite you through the cage, so just, you know, be careful. Super shotgun until they drop. There we go. Shoot that barrel now. Oh, and that's alerted me to one more. Good thing I shot that barrel, otherwise I'd have been caught unawares. Now, little secret here. So yeah, we want to take out this Hell Knight before he can cause any major mischief for us. Takes a bit of time to get him in focus, but he'll be back. There he is. And he's down. Okay, job done. Now comes the tricky part. So, I usually use the plasma gun here. Splatter these guys. And then get down here and get to the red teleporter. Okay, don't take the grey one because that'll keep you within that room. So you want to take the red teleporter. Now you're going to deal with the overspill of cacodemons. Oh dear, they're pushing me into a corner here. Alright. Now with that done, there is still a couple of enemies here we need to be wary of. Right, I think that's everybody. Now what we can do now is use the grey teleporters to get any items that are up here. Okay, now let's get out of here. Yeah, you're going to take a bit of damage there, but it's alright. It's manageable. Okay. So what you want to do now is go down here, but thankfully we've already cleaned this out, so problem solved. And we've already cleaned out up here as well. Don't forget to flick the switch here. That will now open up the main area for us here. So I want to get up those stairs over there. Over here. Got him. Yeah. That is just the safest place to fight that guy. And there's gunners on both sides here, so be careful. Okay. Little secret area here. With some mega armor. And that raises a bridge on this side, but not the other side. So run back across so that we can deal with these guys on our terms. Yeah, that health over 100% didn't last long, did it? Right. As for that chain gunner, he's getting taken down. I'm going to employ a little strategic trick here that I saw in a YouTube video. In this trench, you can chainsaw this guy. And grab the health as soon as you can, obviously. Now, there is a chain gunner and other things on the other side as well, so we have to be ready for them. There we go. Now, we can get the health and the blue key. Now, how is it we get up there again? There is a way to do it, I just can't quite remember. Ah, down there. No, I've obviously messed something up there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Moving on. So we've got the blue key, but first of all, let's take that guy out so he can't give me any grief later on. There's other imps and whatever in there, but we'll deal with them later. Something I've learned from playing Ultraviolence is that basically anytime you open a door, just fire, because there'll be something waiting behind the door for you. It's a nailed on certainty. Yeah, very good, son. You can't hit me from there, you idiot. Well, that wasn't pleasant. There we go, supercharge. Trying to get a lock on this guy is really hard. Finally! That took far too many bullets. Speaking of far too many bullets. Yeah. So we got a backpack there. Okay. It's very important that as soon as you hear the pain elemental roar, that you close the distance on him and nab him, because he's gonna come right back at you. Okay, so with that all cleared up, get the rocket. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay, we're good. Right, now we can drop down here with the enemy safely dealt with and get the yellow key. Some more armor, definitely welcome. So yeah, there is a revenant up there, but what we're going to do is just... Good old chain gun for the win. Oops. Oh no. Oh, come on, no. No, come on. Oh, that is really... Ah, that's alright. We got away with it eventually, but... I don't like arbitrary things like that. Just taking away your health when you worked hard. Oh well, got it back anyway, so we're okay. So let's go up this way first of all. Make sure we don't fall in the acid this time. Now, yeah, my BFG ready. Oh no, I don't have enough for the BFG. It really is a horrific noise that that thing makes when you shoot it. There he's gone. And we've opened up a whole another mess down here. And there's a supercharge. Okay. We are pretty close to the end of the level now, I think. Alright. Oh, I remember this now, yeah. Okay. So each time we go into the alcove, the other alcove opens up an extra area. I'm pretty sure there's a chain gunner in here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. Now before we head out, there's just one more secret that I want to check. Bear with me, guys. Just something that I think I forgot about earlier. If I remember right. Yes! Right. Yeah, this does involve quite a bit of backtracking, but I think you'll agree it's worth it. As long as you backtrack the right way. Where am I going? Over here, right. Okay. So now we can leave the level. That's the wrong way. Of course it is. There's two options and I picked the wrong one. Of course. Where am I going here? I did it again, didn't I? Idiot. Right, hang on. Over here. Eh? What the... Ah, there we go. Right. Okay. Level complete. Got all the kills. I'll take that. Now on to the courtyard. So our exit is right here. We basically should got to get the blue key and then double back. That's the plan. But this map is a slugfest, from what I remember. Okay, now let's restock before we move on to the next area. Right. Oh, hello. So it's one of those levels, is it? Alright. Let's see where we're going here. You've declared your intent. Okay. Now I'm guessing that once we step out into this big wide area, I am going to get inundated with bad guys. That seems like the logical assumption to make here. But as much as I can, I'm just going to try and pick enemies off before we do that. Yeah, 178 monsters in this level, so that's quite a bit. Right, I heard a grunt there. There we go. Oh, there's the yellow key. This doesn't look like a very nice place. Right, good way to replenish my shotgun ammo though. What the hell? What just happened? Good thing I got that extra energy at the end of the last level. This is a bit of a confusing maze we're in here. Aha! Alright, this is where we were a minute ago with the... right, okay, so... There we go, now we're out again. Okay, great. It looks like quite a few monsters have followed me. Looks like we've managed to bait a few of these idiots into fighting with each other. Uh-oh. Nice big space to play with here, so I'm actually not that panicked by the huge mob of monsters. Gypped. Okay. He's been dealt with. Now. There's the yellow key door up there. I'm going to take this because, if I remember right, I'm going to get jumped as soon as I get through that door. So, yeah, whatever you are, you can just wait. Oh, wow. Yes. It was definitely a good idea to invincible up before coming in here. Uh-oh. Oh, lots of health though. And there's the blue key. Got both of them. Excellent. Make sure I get all this health because there's plenty of it down here. Oh, you muppet, go away. Right, has he just teleported himself into oblivion? Good, he can stay there. Right. Now I've got the blue key, which is what I need to get out of this level, so let's just go and do that. Nice wee bit of armor restoration there. I'm a clear. I'll take that. Decent return. Okay, on to the Citadel. Okay, so right from the off, we've got an Arachnotron to deal with. And some gunners. Yeah, just let those guys have their own little party in there. I'll just brighten up their day with a rocket here and there. Take out those imp closets there if you can. It just makes things a lot easier later on. Okay, time to head inside. Oh, they're all gone. Alright, good. flick that switch, that'll open up the main area for us to get into. But first, actually, I'm gonna head over here and get tooled up. So we want to rely on our rockets here. There's a massive swarm of spectres here, but we are just going to keep at them until they stop coming. So, for all that reward, for all that battling, our reward was a mega armor and quite a bit of ammo. So over here, this is actually the level exit. Now there are 3 bars, but you only need to actually find 2 keys in order to get in there. So let's get to work on that. Our first key is actually over there. So what I'm going to do, first of all, build up some health here. Now, collect this ammo. This will come in handy. Don't worry so much about those imps now. We can deal with them later. Down here. First of all, head in here for some more ammunition. Just a series of shotgunners to take out. But what we get from them will be important later on. We're going to need all the rounds we can get for what's to come, as you can see. There's the auto mapper. And make sure you pick up all these clips because chain gun ammo is at a bit of a premium in this level. Now here, watch out for that crushing ceiling. Run under it. A whole load of imps here, just keep calm and take them out. Once you get a few of them, the rest of them will be pretty simple to deal with because you know, there only are about maybe 15 of them in total. So, right, one left, and he's gone. Now up here, there is a Kako demon, so that's him dealt with. Okay. Another barrage of imps incoming, but we don't actually need to deal with these guys, so invincibility, we can just ignore them. Run down here. Now, you get 5 teleporters. Go for the one on the rear right. Now we can just take out all these enemies from up here. Now you see why all those ammo clips were so important. And there's our blue key. So with him out the way, or it or her, whatever, we now need to focus on the cacodemons. But rockets are dangerous because, you know, there's always a chance of splash damage, especially with these trees being in the way. But got through it. And we have one of our 3 keys. Now, our health is not great here, but I have an idea, provided we can get past this guy. I'm actually going to do first is go out here and get some of this health, because we didn't need it the first time we ran through here, but we certainly do now. Okay, back we go. Get that ammo clip as well. So we only need one more key, and the red key is pretty simple to get from here. No, not there. We want to go in here, yeah. Ammo. Go back and get that medikit now. This platform allows us to shoot at the pinkies from an elevated position, which makes it a lot harder for them to get any bites on me. So that's nice and convenient. There we go. All cleaned out. Now, I've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Right, okay, hang on. Maybe it was the other way. Yeah, let's try the other way. Yeah, sorry, this is where we wanted to go. Wait for that platform to rise, and now we have to run onto it. There we go. Now just straight down here, red key. And we can now head for the exit. Pick up some health along the way as well. That's all good. And we're clear. Now, the final level of this section of the game. Gotcha. Okay, take this guy out. One quick rocket to take care of those guys. Now here. There. Right, they're already in fighting. Excellent. Just wait over here for this to sort itself out. Okay, Spider Mastermind is down. Now let's hit the Cyber Demon with as many rockets as we can. There we go, he's down. Alright. Alright. Next up, well, first of all, we'll grab that Mega Sphere. A supercharge, whatever it is. Supercharge, yeah. Okay. Rockets. More rockets. Just take care of that bloody arch vial as quick as possible. And we did quite well there. Okay. Right. Rockets, etc. Okay. So there are another couple of shotgunners here we have to watch out for. Just shoot them in the elbow. It's the safest way to deal with them. Okay. Cacodemon incoming. Now where did that other one go? Go away. Okay, 100 health. That should be a decent staging ground from which to go for this. Right. Alright, job done. Okay, so now before we move on, there's a secret in the darkness here. Another teleporter that will grant us a megasphere. Why is there always a lost soul that has to make things difficult? Okay. There we go. Gunners are down, so we can just move on. And that was a stroke of good luck there. We managed to get the chain gunner before he got us. Excellent. Right. We're set up quite well here. So just wait for this to descend completely. Okay, now take him out. This is where things get hard. I mean difficult. Okay, so I managed to survive that onslaught. Let's see what's next. Looks like more of the same, really. We made it. That was hard, but we got there. And so ends the next part, the penultimate part of Doom 2. So there's no way to destroy the creature's entryway on this side, so you clench your teeth and plunge through the portal. There must be a way to close it on the other side. What do you care if you've got to go through hell to get to it? So that is where today's part of our adventure concludes. Join us next time for the final part of Doom 2, where we will enter hell itself once again. Till then, thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.